We're here.
We're here. Finally, after 9 weeks, I guess. We've
Yeah.
got something to show you.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. So the way we're going to do it is basically, we've got a presentation, and we're just going to walk you through what we've actually developed. Cool. So, what can we improve? This is basically what we discussed in the last partner meeting that we had.
Yeah.
So we wanted to really focus on stability for force transmission. That was one of your major concerns. As well as more tailoring it towards rowing. And also trying to reduce like the strain on your hamstrings, because you said that was a big problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big.
So this is a little animation of our actual foot. So
Wow.
that's how it's actually meant to work, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Cool. There is meant to be a spring in that area, right there, that helps with the ankle impedance. I'll explain why the ankle impedance is important in a second, just after this little presentation. But yes, so that's how the actual movement of the ankle is.
Yeah,
The
right.
spring is just this part here. Yep. The reason why we're going for ankle impedance is mainly because your foot has a natural impedance or resistance to movement because of your tendons in your ankle anyway. And we're trying to replicate that so you get a natural movement when you're actually rowing. So
Right.
we're hoping that by introducing impedance into your actual ankle joint, we can also get you to more accurately transmit your force through your joint as well. So that's going to reduce like muscle force leaks and prevent overuse of your actual hamstrings
Fantastic.
in order to overcompensate. Yeah. So that's how the design actually works. Just some risk with that is that the biggest one is that obviously it may fail during actual rowing, which
Yeah.
could be a big problem. That is something we need to look into the future and improve on and select our materials for your actual prosthesis properly.
Sure.
Other issues, minor things are because we have a lot of moving parts in the actual joint as opposed to your ramp or active ankle, there is going to be high maintenance issues. So
Yeah.
it does need to be cleaned often. It does need to be fixed up every now and then just to make sure it's working at top efficiency and so you don't get
Yeah.
any particles in.
Especially before a race, make sure it's tip-top
Exactly,
shape,
right?
like
We
we
want it
do
to be
at
100%.
Yeah.
For sure, 100%. Yeah, and then the final thing is, future development. So what we really want to do is basically transform this into from an actual working prototype to an actual final design that you could probably actually even use. Hopefully, if one of our thesis students pick this project up, they will be able to help you out with that. Another thing that we want to focus on is maybe developing a separate mechanism as well to help you go up the slide as well to take more pressure off your hamstrings, because you did say that was one of your bigger problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just looking at the design, and you can have a play around with it.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think and what do you feel like? So that's when you have your plantar flexion.
Yeah.
And dorsiflexion. So we've designed it so that you get the full range of
Yeah.
motion.
Fantastic.
So you can get
Right
all
up
the way
slide.
forward
Yeah.
and then all the way
Yeah.
back as well.
And right now the resistance is it is a bit tough right now, just
Yeah.
because we've just found the best spring possible for our demo purposes.
Yeah.
But obviously we could tailor the springs and the gears and the lengths of each of the arms
Yeah.
so that we could change the impedance so that whatever you feel comfortable with is
Sure.
what we get.
And I'm about to say, when I've got this on my leg, it's going to be much more power, so it's going to
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
much
So
stronger.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
The
Awesome.
big part of the future works would be taking that and then sort of measuring what actual parameters an ankle has during rowing, because that data doesn't exist at the moment.
Yeah.
So all the links, you can change all those link lengths, and then the gear ratio between these, so like the number of teeth on each, and then the spring stiffness as well. And by changing all those, you can change how much force is resisting the motion of the ankle at the different angles. You get compression at the end of the cycle and at the front of the cycle,
Yeah.
but not so much in the center, which is sort of what the ankle does. So that's you.
And that's awesome. Like I said, going up the slide, sometimes I felt like I was only using this leg because there was no
Yeah.
tension at all.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how that, helps with that problem.
Yeah, because at the moment we haven't got the pylon or the foot.
Yeah.
Like, sort of the idea is the pylon would attach there and then the foot would attach there.
For awesome. Sure. It's good to see there's definitely looks like there could be some option there in the future. That
Yeah.
So like now that you know that another team could possibly like be picking this up next semester, like is there anything that you want us to relay to them?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. No, sorry. I don't think I can
That's
give
alright.
it feedback.
Yeah, no, that's alright, 100%. No, yeah, that's okay.
Thanks
But
for asking that, but anyway.
for sure, yeah, no. We always want your input on like anything that we can improve on.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hopefully Lauren can add this to like one of the thesis topics or something like that.
Yeah, come on, Lauren.
Yes, please. Yeah.
If you got any other questions, then feel free to ask.
No, I'm just. I got no engineering background at all, so
Yeah, no, fair enough.
so I got nothing. But
Yeah.
awesome kind of. I like you guys obviously really heard, I guess, the issues that I have had with the slide and the hamstrings, taking things into consideration, and come up with a pretty cool looking design. So I'm pretty thankful for you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, no questions for me.
Okay. Perfect.
Awesome. No, thanks very much.
It's alright.
Appreciate all the hard work you guys have put in.
No worries, man.